ISM and ProSweets in Cologne, Germany are just a couple of weeks away. So we speak to Sabine Schomer, the show director for ISM, to gather her thoughts on these two pivotal shows for this year's events calendar around the world. For the show,
I only realized this morning that in another 3 weeks, ISM will already see its last day. It's unbelievable. Time is running, but we are in the final phase of the preparation. Everything looks great. We are very, very happy. So ISM is back on track after a pandemic edition in 22 and an edition at a postponed date in late April last year. So we are back on our traditional date, end of January. And everybody's back. So we see a 15% rise in exhibitor figures. We see a rise in space. We are not yet exactly on pre-corona level, but we are a lot bigger, and everybody's back. As I said, we were still lacking some exhibitors for the postponed April edition last year, but now we are back in full strength, and we can't wait to see ISM materialize. So we have more than 1,400 exhibitors from 71 countries. We have 32 group pavilions from 24 countries and regions. We have 25 startups. That is a record number. We have trend snacks, about 45 companies showing jerky, fruits, crisps, vegan specialties, and we also have about 40 companies in the finest creations, a specialized retail trade section. So they are dealing with a small volume business in sweets and snacks. And the new product showcase, our innovation show, is also a lot bigger than last time. Last time we had 65 showcases. This time we have 100. So yeah, it feels we are back with normal figures, really, and we are very happy about that.
And one of the things we've discussed previously is that ISM has been, traditionally a very truly international show, and because of COVID restrictions, it meant in previous years, in the past couple of years, you maybe haven't had people coming from China, but I think that seems to be changing now. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct. So China is back. They have a country pavilion, and they are at the size that they had before the pandemic. So China is back. We have a Hong Kong pavilion. We have a Taiwan pavilion. So Asia is back.
Those pavilions are a really important aspect of it to give it that international flavour. But just coming on to the sister show, obviously we're covering ProSweets as well. How important is that connection with ProSweets, would you say?
I think it is a unique setting in the world. So ISM and ProSweets, and this year we summarize the shows, or we give it the name of Sweet Week, so that everybody is aware of that it's not only ISM but also ProSweets Cologne. The setting is unique. There's no other place in the world where you have a specialized sweets and snacks show in conjunction with its supplier fair, where you can see the ingredients, the processing machines, the packaging machines, the packaging material, so everything that you need for the production of sweets and snacks. So this is there's a popular expression for that, is a one-stop shop, if you want. And the exhibitors or the production managers of the ISM exhibitors have the chance just to go next door and see all their production partners, raw materials partners, to get information about latest trends, new ingredients. Yeah, I think this is it's a unique selling point. There's no other show in the world that is like our Sweet Week.
I completely see that. And from what we've explained and discussed before, that from your perspective, although there are still background challenges out there in the wider global markets, it seems as if trading conditions are improving a little bit for the start of this year, would you say, in your view?
Yeah, I think, well, for the energy crisis, it has not hit Germany as severe as we had expected. Then, as bad as it is, people have learned to cope with the changed situation. The industry is still facing a lot of challenges with regard to supply chains, rising prices, etc. But the situation is more stable than it was last year, where many things were as yet unforeseeable. Now things are more stable, and first solutions have already grown inside the industry. So this time we continue our leading theme: encourage, enable, excite. But while the focus was more on encourage last year, when everything was still so very difficult, this year is more on enable, because our event program focuses on solutions that have already been found by the industry itself, and solutions which are being presented by industry, by representatives of sweets manufacturers. So to give a best practice, to show how they cope, for instance, with the climate change, or which solutions they found to reduce their carbon emissions, etc. So we are now on enable. So industry already found solutions, present them at ISM to other players. And beside this very fascinating panel discussion where these industry representatives show the solutions they have found, we also have two presentations from the Forum for Sustainable Cocoa and the Forum for Sustainable Palm Oil. These associations are strong within Europe. So for instance, the Forum on Sustainable Cocoa, sustainability is still very, very important, or still of growing importance. So this forum exists in a number of European countries, but it does not exist overseas. So this can also be a best practice. So what can everybody in this business, what can we learn from each other to make things a little better? And therefore ISM is the perfect place, because everybody's meeting there.
In terms of, you mentioned about trends that are coming into the market, are there any sort of particular things that you're expecting to see this year at ISM that have been highlighted to you so far, that in terms of trends?
Well, I think there is no real change of trends, but maybe a shift of focus. So which trends are more important than others? I think the trend for healthy, or for healthier sweets and snacks is still ongoing. So reformulation, less salt, less fat, less sugar, that's still ongoing. And more natural sweetness, maybe from using honey or other ingredients, or using traditional ingredients like oat, or other things that we have known for a long time, and for which I neglect the English word. So these are still ongoing. But then these integration of sustainably procured ingredients, and of all the field that is being called planet health, so that we keep in mind the carbon emission and everything, to keep our footstep small. This is going up. So it began to show a couple of years before, but it's gaining in importance because the younger generation also demands that we look into
this
this.
year. So for those that have maybe not had the chance to visit and are new to the industry, what could you say to encourage them along to come to ISM and ProSweets this year?
ISM is the one place in the world where you can see the highest number of international sweets and snacks, and really from all over the world. So all export capable sweets manufacturers can be seen at ISM, and you will meet the CEO at the booth and no regional director, however important they are. But sometimes you need the CEO to really discuss things. And apart from seeing all these fantastic sweets and snacks from all over the world, from tasting new things that you have never tasted before, from seeing all these innovations, we have this fantastic event program, and we also have two very nice areas. We have the Lab 5 in Hall 5 with everything, from trend snacks, startups, newcomers, the specialized retail area, new product showcase, our innovation show. And then as a new item, we have the Gizmo Square. So Gizmo is our mascotchen, our mascot. The pink flamingos for ISM and for colors and diversity and for the whole range of the sweets and snacks at ISM. We have a Gizmo Square on the Center Boulevard this time, and this is for leisure, lounge, and learn. So it's a place to meet where you can sit together with your friends, do some networking, and also get yourself some very unique ISM souvenirs. And also learn. So we have the press, the trade press editions there. You can have a look at the trade press, and also at the innovation, the winners of the innovation award at ISM Middle East. And you can also get yourself a mixed little paper bag of sweets there for a donation to charity. So come there and join us. We look forward to seeing you.